All right, we're talking today with senior Johnny Cornish. Johnny, first of all, congratulations on a great weekend last weekend.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So talk about from a team perspective, you guys coming out and winning your first two matches of the fall, kind of the performance of the team and how that and what that does for you guys confidence-wise.
Yeah, well, firstly I'll start with our match against Kentucky. I thought Kentucky really impressed me. I mean, they're a very good team all the way through the lineup. I thought our guys did a great job. You know, first set, almost every single call was at 5-all it seemed, and you know every single player to face some adversity and come through that, which was awesome for us. I mean, it's what you want. And the Kentucky guys fought really hard and definitely were impressive. I think they're going to have a great season. So I think to come away with a 6-1 win there was pretty impressive. And in particular, I thought Henrik had a great performance. He was 4-2 down in his first set. First time that he's probably going to be a regular starter this season, and really came through very strong there. So I think in particular his match was very impressive.
And then Eastern Kentucky, you had a couple of big matches in that one. You had a doubles victory, and then you actually had the clincher in singles. Talk about your singles match, and because you really dominated that match.
Yeah, I think the guy's game style kind of matched up quite well with mine. I didn't think that he could hurt me, so I was going to be controlling most of the points. We get my racket on every ball. We work very hard with our fitness. So I felt like I could get my body weight behind everything and really play a good match. It was great having DT there on the court as well, keeping me sane, reminding me what to do. It's easy to get too far ahead of yourselves in those situations when you have a big lead. But at the same time, it's also a great opportunity for me to work on my game in a pressure situation. And I was very happy with the overall result. I still think there's a lot of little things to be worked on, including not being too passive when I get a big lead. But all of these things just come with practice. So it was great to be out there and certainly a lot of fun competing next to the other guys.
You guys have another doubleheader coming up this weekend. What do you do with that quick turnaround to get ready for another 2-match day?
Yeah, well, fortunately it's on Saturday, so all the guys had 5-6 days rest. We took the day off on Monday after our doubleheader on Sunday, and today most of the guys kind of easing back into it, not doing too much. And I think we'll start ramping up practice come tomorrow, trying to play as many sets as we can, as many practice matches as we can. Just to get as many realistic match play points under our belt as possible before the doubleheader. Doubleheaders always long days. Most of the guys get out there and get to compete. So really everybody's got to be ready, and all you can do really to get ready is just to prepare the best you can, play as many matches as you can, keep healthy, keep eating right, and staying close to the team.
So it's your senior season. What is it that you're really looking to accomplish here in your last go-round with the Cavaliers?
Yeah, I think just being part of a very special group of guys has been absolutely fantastic all 4 years. This year it's largely just the same team as what we had last year. Minus Mitchell Frank, who obviously was an integral part of our team last year, but everybody knows each other very well. We've had one first year coming in January who's actually British as well, so it's nice for me to have a fellow Brit on the team for the first time. But really, my last season, you just have to take it one match at a time and try to enjoy the moment. It's a very long season. Even though we started very late, we still have 3-4 months of battling every single week and traveling to different places around the country. So it's very exciting. I mean, obviously, we can't pretend that the end goal isn't to win the NCAA championship, because of course that's what it should always be for Virginia tennis. But really, the journey's so long that we just have to do the best we can day by day.
And you're a finance major, right? At the McIntyre School of Commerce, and something that you really enjoy. Talk about what you enjoy about the McIntyre School and some of the opportunities you've had being a finance major here.
Yeah, I mean, McIntyre has been absolutely fantastic. It's been maybe aside from the tennis team, the best experience I've had here at UVA. I've been very, very lucky to scrape in as a deferred student in my second year. And really, I mean, the professors are outstanding. They take a lot of time to meet with you outside of the classroom, and the teaching method is fantastic. You become very, very close with everyone in your classes. The ICE program, your third year, essentially you're put into classes that you have every single class with. They're called blocks. and you really get to know every single person in your block, you know, outstandingly well. They're 45 person blocks, and some of my best friendships have been forged, you know, during that process. All the projects we had to do together, all the late nights studying and putting stuff together. It really is a pretty amazing program, and the opportunities it's afforded me have been absolutely endless. I'm very fortunate to have had 2 different internships, and you know, learned a lot from both of them. 2 very different experiences. I think that's one of the reasons why I chose finance. I thought it gave me a broad array of options, and really, you know, I haven't regretted that decision for a moment.
We'll close it out here with a couple of fun questions so people can get to know kind of the other side of you. Are you a Candy Crusher? And if you're not a Candy Crusher, what's the most embarrassing app that you play all the time on your phone?
I'm not a Candy Crusher. I'm not going to pronounce this terribly. It's Hanoi. I like to call it Hanoi, even though I'm sure it's Hanoi or something. It's a game where you have to move bricks on top of each other, but you can't put a bigger brick on top of a smaller brick, and they have to line up on the same order on the other side of the screen. I'm a bit too good at that game for my own good.
All right, and then one last question. If you could be in the movie of your choice, what movie would you choose, and what character would you play?
There are a couple of movies I absolutely love. You know, big Star Wars fan. You know, it's tough. I would like to play kind of like an Anakin Skywalker, but you know, only if I could kind of sit down with George Lucas before and change the script a little bit. He always had a big crush on Padme Amidala. So certainly, I'd like to be in Anakin's shoes for that reason, and also he's a bit of a badass. So, you know, to be able to use the Force would be pretty awesome. Something I've been working on but haven't quite managed to harness yet. But also, you know, I'm not sure I want to be the guy that, you know, plunges the universe into darkness. So certainly, that's why I need to sit down and talk with George before to see if I can make a few little amendments to the script.
Great. Well, it was very nice talking to you, Johnny. Good luck this weekend.
Thanks a lot.